All right, hello everybody, and welcome to TJ Foodies. I am the reviewer, aka Mrs. TJ, and we have my wonderful, amazing husband, Colas,
Yeah.
aka
Thank you.
Mr. TJ. He's recording me right now. So we are in Toledo right now. Actually, we're about to go into a restaurant that's called JMaes. So we're gonna go inside. We're gonna get some food. Probably show y'all the food a little bit. Take a couple bites and stuff like that, and then we'll go from there. So, all right. Well, we'll see you soon.
What's up, y'all? We're back here. So, real quick update. We actually couldn't go in and eat inside because I think they're only really doing like carry-outs right now. So we went ahead and we got our meals, and now we're sitting out here about to eat and show y'all what we're thinking for, like our first takes from eating our, our meals and whatnot. So real quick, first thing that I got was the chicken wing dinner. So I got, or the lunch special. It was 4 whole wings and fries. And then I got myself a side of greens. And then I got myself a dessert. And the dessert that I got was a pineapple cheesecake. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you all the first look at everything. And then I'll try it so you all can see what I'm talking about and what I think about, what I'm eating. So let's get into it, y'all.
All right.
So, first look. Dang, that bag is getting all caught up on there. The way it smells, I think the bag is probably smelling the smell too. So that's why I kind of wanted to be on the chicken.
What's wrong with you?
But
That's good.
So that's what it looks like. Yeah, as you can see for the first look, it's it's looking pretty nice. The light fry on that chicken. Yep. And then we got some fries here. They look like they're a little seasoned up here. So that's kind of what it's looking like over there. And then I'll show you all.
You got some greens
the
too.
Greens, the collard greens. That looks pretty good. Look at that.
Does look good.
This got a little
like
some
meat
turkey
or
pieces or
yeah.
something like that. I think that's turkey. I think if I had to guess.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Looks pretty good. Looks like juicy. I see that little juice that's kind of just sitting in the bottom.
What's wrong with
It's like a little tiny swimming pool over there of juice.
What's
And
wrong?
the collard greens. So I'm a little excited for that. Y'all know I'm real excited for that.
Wow.
And so I got to show you all the cheesecake.
Show us the cheesecake.
So this is the little triangle of a cheesecake we got here. You see, you got little pineapple shavings on the top, and then cheesecake in the crust and stuff like that.
That looks good.
With that on the side. So
Oh yeah, that looks good.
yeah, I'm excited to get into this. So
All right, well let's get some couple of bites and see what you're thinking.
all right, let's start with the fries.
All right.
Okay. So first thing, I think it needs a little salt.
Yeah.
Personally, it needs a little salt. And that one fry I tried is like, it's not bad, but it's like kind of soggy.
Okay.
And so like, if that's, some people like soggy fries, some people don't.
Yeah.
Me personally, like, I kind of don't care as long as it's seasoned.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people, I don't care so much, because some people, they like their fries real crispy. I'm like, that don't matter to me as much as is it seasoned,
Right.
So first instinct, it definitely needs some salt, but let me try a different fry.
Okay.
That one was lightly seasoned, but it definitely needs some salt.
Okay.
That's
so
a definite.
salt's definitely a thing.
Salt's a definite for the fries. They're not bad. They're just, I can just tell they need, dang, a little, is that an ambulance?
That's like the third one, actually.
Yeah, since we've been sitting over
we've been
here.
sitting over here.
Or by the University of Toledo, somewhere over
Yeah.
here. Yeah, or the satellite school or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Okay.
yeah, so definitely needs a little salt. It's not bad, it just needs salt. And I can tell it's a little on the, like, it's definitely not like a crispy fry.
Gotcha.
So if that's what you're expecting.
Gotcha. All right, so
Let's try some of this wing.
The chicken looks really good.
Look at that. Look at that pull. It's really
That
good.
looks good. Okay.
All right, so
See
let's
what you're thinking. Oh, you can hear that crunch.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Seasoned decently. It's like mildly crispy. It's like juicy, like you can taste like the chicken and stuff like that, so it's pretty good.
Okay.
The only thing I probably change is maybe slightly more seasoning, maybe slightly more, but no, it's not. I mean, it's a little grease on the fingers, a little grease, but it's not terrible. Okay. A little grease though.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not bad. I like the way it's fried.
Yeah, it looks like a nice fry. Okay.
Not too bad. Like I said, a little salt for sure. Well, it ain't too bad.
Okay.
And then let's try the
You need a fork or you got one?
I got one. Let me try that out real quick. Dang, I was just trying to pull that plastic all types of apart with that fork. All right, let's try the greens real quick. These are good. I taste a little more salt.
Yeah.
Like than usual than I would usually put in it. It's almost as if the amount of salt that's in here is what I wish was on this.
On the chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you polymerize them two, it would be the perfect salt combination. Because this one is a little on the saltier side. This is on the it needs some salt side. Let me get another bite though.
Okay.
I need to get some of that juice. Maybe a little turkey piece in there. That's definitely turkey, by the way. Yeah, it's salty for sure. It's ooh, that was real salty. That last taste, that was real salty. That last taste I had. The broth is salty, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would call it a little on the salty side. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
Like I think that the salt that was here could have permeated to the other food. So, my personal opinion, I mean, it's okay. It just has too much salt.
Gotcha.
I think.
Okay.
So there's that. And then it's definitely not unflavored though. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not unflavored. It's just too much salt.
Okay. So let's look at. I want to kind of get a little zoom in for that.
Yeah, let's open that up. Dang.
Having a hard time there. There we go. All right. Let's kind of zoom in a little.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that.
Looks
Them
good.
little shavings on that too.
Yeah, that's good.
So let's go ahead and get into that.
All right. Get your first little bite.
That was heavenly.
I could just tell by your face.
Oh man.
I could just tell by your face.
It's smooth. It's pineapple-y. It's enough sweet, but not too much sweet. It's gooey. It's like heaven. Just kind of just melted onto your tongue.
What's wrong, honey?
And then just kind of just caressed your entire mouth. Like,
what?
And then your taste buds too. Like, I want another bite of that. I'm sorry. I just gotta have another bite. That was, oh man.
The way your eyes just closed.
Oh, that was heavenly. That right there.
Yeah. You liked it?
That deal.
Yeah.
This is some good cheesecake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, this is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
This is definitely my favorite thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's, oh my God, that was heavenly. Like, I don't know who prepared it, but they need to keep preparing it over and over again, because this shit was fire. Oh my God, that was so good. All right, I'm gonna have to stop before I eat this whole thing, before I eat the whole meal.
Right.
Well, all right, y'all.
All right, y'all. So I am here with my meal. I got the fish and fries, and then I got a side of mac and cheese, and then I got the strawberry cheesecake. Okay, so I kind of want y'all to kind of look a little bit what I'm working with. This looks like a nice little fry right here for the fish. So it's like 2 pieces of fish, and then the fries, and then we got the mac and cheese over here.
Let's zoom in.
Zoom in on that a little bit.
Alrighty.
All right, so let me try these fries a little bit.
Tell me what you're thinking, baby.
Okay. I definitely see what you mean about the salt.
You do. It needs more salt.
Definitely more salt. Let me see this one, because this one looks like it has a little bit more seasoning on it.
Some of them are seasoned a little better than others. Even looking at yours.
Yeah, and it does have a little like sogginess to it too. I don't mind that too much either. I just would like it to have a little bit more seasoning. For me personally, I would say if it had a little bit more seasoning, I feel like it would be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all right though.
Yeah, they're okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into this a little bit. Oh, this is hot.
Tell me what that fish is looking like. Look at that.
It looks really good. It looks like
at
a nice fry. Look at that. Okay.
Fried straight out the sea. How is it?
I like that.
You do?
That's pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah, I actually like that.
Cool.
I like the way it's seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way it's fried too.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do really like that fish. That's some good fish.
Is it good? Okay.
It's really good. I got the catfish too. I don't know if I said that. I got the catfish.
I thought you did.
But yeah, that's really good. That's seasoned pretty well too. So I do like that. Okay.
Awesome.
Let me get into this mac and cheese.
Let's see you doing that fork struggle like I was.
All right, as y'all can kind of see, it looks nice and gooey too. Looks nice and thick. So let's get into there. All right.
What you thinking?
Mac and cheese is it's okay. I feel like I will probably want a little bit more, like maybe like pepper or something in there.
Okay.
I don't really see pepper, because I mean with pepper you'll be able to kind of see it in there. It's pretty good though. It's very cheesy. I'm gonna get another bite real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I will kind of want maybe a little bit more seasoning for the mac and cheese. It's pretty good though. I like the thickness of it, as you can kind of see. Like it is.
I'm seeing your hand right now.
Oh, sorry. As you can kind of see, like the kind of thickness of it. I do like that, but I feel like I would kind of want like a little bit more seasoning with it.
Sure.
And then for me, like I think I've said this before, I like the baked piece, like the burnt pieces in the mac and cheese. So I feel like I was kind of expecting I kind of can see a little bit of like maybe a burnt little bit right here. But I kind of like that a little bit more.
Trying to get it.
Right here. Can you see it?
Yep. Yeah. I see that little orange, that dark orange piece.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I kind of would want a little bit more seasoning and little, like maybe like burnt, that kind of like the burnt ends kind of pieces. That's just me though. But I mean, it's still pretty good.
I love how we talk about macaroni like it's barbecue.
Right. All right.
So yeah.
Oh Lord, let's see.
Let's look at that cheesecake. Open that up. Open that sucker up.
Oh, cool. Okay. Hold on.
It's all red and gooey and luscious.
Yeah.
I feel like it's spilling more as you're opening it.
Dang. Okay. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Look at that.
Nice.
All right, let's get into that.
Make sure you got some of that red. I see it on the back of your fork, but I don't know about the front.
Oh, it's on the back and the front.
Oh, nice. Okay, never mind. Oh boy. I saw your face as you ate it.
Why is this so good?
It looks pretty good, I ain't gonna lie.
It's like it melted in my... Y'all, okay, hold on.
Oh my God, it does.
Hold on. And even like the... Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This right here. Oh my. You know,
What's it like? Tell them what it's like.
it's like today it's kind of gloomy outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was raining when we came here.
Yeah, a
you
little
know.
bit.
It's just been just like a gloomy day.
Yeah.
It's foggy.
All through our 2-hour drive too.
And when you eat this, you just don't even care. Like, you just don't care no more. Like, you just like, you know what? It's a gloomy day, but the sun's shining inside of me. The sun is shining inside of this. This right here.
Uh-huh.
This is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like this was made with nothing but love and care, and they just took their time, and they just, and it just melts in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It melted. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close this up because I need to eat my food first. This needs to be the last thing that I eat, 'cause I need to be able to have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
but yeah, this was amazing. So, but all right, y'all. We'll come back to y'all in a little bit.
All right.
All right. Hello. We are back.
Yes.
And we are here for our review for JMaes. I hope I said that right.
Yep. Home cooking.
Home cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you want me to go first or you want to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
So, I had a chance to kind of dig into everything.
Mm-hmm.
I know we had 2 different meals. We kind of talked about it a little bit. So, just to give you a quick recap, I had the fried chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
I had fries with it, so it was like a lunch special. Mm-hmm. And then I ordered a side of collard greens, and then I ordered a piece of pineapple cheesecake. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to go through each thing, and I'm going to tell you what I think, what my ratings are. Did I have some on my face? Mm-hmm. Just picking it off, huh? Yeah. Okay. Right there on camera, huh? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we're gonna go.
Be a friend. Go ahead. Sorry.
We're gonna go. Did I ask if there was some on my face too?
I couldn't see it from a distance until I got close.
Okay. So.
Okay, I'm still being a friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And anyway, as I was saying, so first thing, let's talk about the chicken wings.
Okay.
So, I had 4 different chicken wings. As far as kind of my initial thoughts, I think I said that, it was good, but I said, like, I think it could use some seasoning and whatnot. So that was, like, kind of like my initial take on it, just from, like, the first couple bites or the first bite of having the chicken wings.
Okay.
After having them overall, I would say that my first thought was appropriate. Couple things that I noticed, it was juicy inside. But it needed seasoning. It's kind of like, okay, any of you all who are watching this, like,
Lord.
I'm about to use an analogy.
I'm just trying to prepare myself.
The wings kind of reminded me of, like, I hope y'all are Dragon Ball Z fans, but they kind of reminded me of Gohan. Remember Gohan before he went Super Saiyan? Like back in his kid days, like when he was fighting, like, Nappa and Vegeta, and when they came to Earth and they was trying to kill everybody. Like during those days, remember how like Gohan would he would be getting his ass whooped until like he would get pissed off, and then like as soon as he'd get pissed off, he would bust out and he would just start beating ass. Like the wings kind of were like that, but then like after Gohan was mad though, like he would get his ass kicked again. So it was kind of like that, like all the potential in the world, right?
Okay.
All the potential in the world, but the full delivery just wasn't totally there. It kind of was like that. Like, again, the seasoning was there a little bit, but it needed a lot more seasoning, in my opinion. It wasn't like totally like this has 0 seasoning, but you could tell it needed a lot more. Like basically what I'm saying is you didn't really taste the love. Like when you have a chicken wing from a soul food place, 'cause I'm assuming this is a soul food place, you want to taste the love, so, a little more salt, a little more pepper, which I didn't really taste much of either. You want a little bit of that crack seasoning. I know we was in Ohio, and that's like a Lansing, that's a Michigan, that's a Lansing thing. But, something, like some type of crack seasoning or something like that on it, some lemon pepper, something. That just sets it off, and it didn't have any of that stuff. Now the good things were the fry was really light. Like I said, the chicken was juicy, and the wings were a pretty decent size. So for that, in combination with like what I was saying, I probably would give them low B tier.
Okay.
That would be like my score for the wings, low B tier, because it was like it was good enough to put them into B, but they barely got there. It was because really the wings overall are pretty average outside of the fact that like it was juicy and it was hot and they were big. Okay. Yep. Okay. And the crisp was okay. Okay. Yep. But that seasoning thing that hit them hard in my opinion. I needed the love and I didn't feel the love. Okay. No shade of course. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah. Definitely. So the fries. Now look, I don't know if y'all ever had McDonald's fries. Like when they're like not hot and not like the best McDonald's fries, but that's basically what we got. They were a little soft, a little on the soggy side. It wasn't terribly soggy. Like I've seen worse with fries. I've seen a lot worse, but it still was a little on the soggier side. And they weren't seasoned at all. Like I had to put a ton of salt and pepper on it, and normally I don't like a lot of salt and pepper on my stuff. So, I mean, like, they weren't bad. I mean, I didn't hate them. I didn't hate the taste. I wasn't sitting there like, this is an old potato. Why they serve me this? It wasn't like that, but it was pretty average. So, For that, I'm going to say that the fries are about C tier. My personal opinion on that.
Gotcha.
Now, let's talk about the greens. Look, y'all. So, initially, my initial thoughts on the greens, I think I said, oh, okay. Then after that, I said, it tastes like it's a little salty. It's a little salty. And then I tasted a little bit more. I was like, oh, it's a little too salty. I think, or I said something like that.
Right.
I said something close to that. But, yeah, y'all, it got saltier as I ate it. I'm going to be honest with you. It got saltier as I got into the greens, as I got into the juice. Because there was, like, greens and juice. And typically, with me, like, I could see it if...
It was in the broth.
It was just in the juice, but it permeated to the leaves. So the leaves were almost as salty as the broth, if not equally.
Yeah.
And so when I was like, yo, they must have like just poured like a whole thing of Lawry's in there, because that thing was salty. Now the weird thing is, I won't say weird because maybe it's a personal preference. Everybody like feels about it different. I did ask the lady there, you know, like what side do you like, or I asked her something to that effect, and she said that the greens are really, really good. So I said, okay, I'm gonna have to try them. I tried them, and I'm like, she must like really salty food, because to me those greens were very, very salty. I'm just gonna be totally honest with you. The more I ate it, the saltier it got. Even that first bite, I mean, it was salty, but as I kept going, I was like, it's getting saltier and saltier. So for that, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna have to give those greens D tier. They just weren't good. They weren't good because they were too salty.
Gotcha.
That was like the little turkey pieces. They were nice. And then if you put hot sauce in it, it kind of calmed the salt down because it made it taste like it was hot more than salty.
Gotcha.
But without hot sauce or out anything like that, it tastes like pure salt on leaves.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to give that D tier for that. Unfortunately. And I didn't want to, but it just, I'm sorry, it just was...
Yeah, a little too salty.
It was a little too salty.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's kind of one of those things where you just have certain expectations.
Yeah.
And then you eat it and you're like, dog.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a salt mountain in this.
Oh, man.
It was way too much salt. Way too much, y'all. Now, let's talk about the cheesecake.
Okay.
Man, oh man, King Cheesecake. That cheesecake was amazing. That cheesecake was fire.
Yeah.
That cheesecake was the cheesecake of cheesecakes. Yo, that cheesecake hit so different, y'all. That cheesecake was on point. Matter of fact, JMaes, don't even call yourself JMaes Home Cooking no more. Just say JMaes Cheesecake. Just be a cheesecake restaurant for the rest of business. And I promise you, y'all will take off. That cheesecake hit different.
It was pretty good.
That cheesecake,
it was really good.
The pineapple cheesecake at JMaes Home Cooking is S tier. S tier, y'all. Oh my God, that might have been the best cheesecake I ever had. I do not know why it was so good. The cheesecake was the best thing that I had. I was like, I cannot believe the cheesecake is better than the whole damn meal. Wow. I mean, it just melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't believe this cheesecake was so good.
Yeah.
Like, I know it sounds like I'm like just spazzing right now, but it was so good. And I'm not even a dessert person like that.
You're not.
And that cheesecake was just, oh my God. I wanted to do like Neptune did on SpongeBob, and then like uneat everything, like take everything out of my mouth and then like re-eat it again. It was so good. It would be like when he was facing SpongeBob in the Krabby Patty contest. I wanted to take that bad boy out. He took his, cause like, here's the thing. He was going to get SpongeBob, and SpongeBob was throwing down. SpongeBob was getting it. He had his little fry cook thing going, like he was getting it. You know, he was doing the patty. He had like two or three little patties on his little grill. And Neptune, he thought he was the man, right? Neptune was sitting there. He had like 100 patties he was flipping all at once. The audience was like, yeah, get it, Neptune, get it. And SpongeBob was sitting there with his 3 little patties. SpongeBob's 3 patties killed every patty that Neptune had. And even Neptune couldn't believe it, because he tried it too, and he was like, yo, this shit is fire. This shit that the Bob did was fire.
He didn't say that.
That's what he said.
He didn't say that.
So he unate it and then ate it. He did do that.
Okay, he did that, but he didn't say what you said.
He said, yo, this is fire. SpongeBob was killing it. I'm just saying, it was that good. It was that good. I don't know. I think SpongeBob did that cheesecake because that cheesecake was fire.
What?
That cheesecake was fire. Anyway, that is what I think. As far as that's how I feel about the food.
Wow.
That's how I feel about the food.
This was so extra, y'all.
I'm just saying. That's how I feel about the food. But the service, I would say if I had to rate it, I'd say about 4.5. 4.5 out of 5. I mean, we went in there. I mean, the lady I spoke to, she was nice. She was polite. Seemed very cool, helpful. I did have to ask, like, you know, like, so, you know, like, what is good here? What do you like? But outside of that, I mean, like, she was personable, friendly, and stuff like that. So, yeah, 4.5 out of 5 is probably what I would give her. Okay. But, I'll wait for you to say your rating, and I'll give you my overall. So.
Okay. All right. So, for me, I had the fish and fries, and I think it came with coleslaw. I don't like coleslaw, y'all, so I just was like, yeah, we ain't gotta do that. Like, I don't like that. So, okay. So, and then I had the side of mac and cheese. Then I had the strawberry cheesecake as well. So.
Well, I had the pineapple. You had strawberry. I think you said as well. Like, as if I had the strawberry.
No, I was saying as well, like, with my food.
Oh, my bad. I misinterpreted.
That's okay. So, yeah. So, I had that. Okay. The mac and cheese. I think I was kind of telling y'all before, like, when I was eating it. For me, first of all, I feel like I kind of wanted a little bit more seasoning, like some pepper, a little bit of salt. Like, I kind of just like a little bit more seasoning in my mac and cheese. And then I like the burnt pieces, too. So I wasn't really getting that with that. Like, so for me, it was kind of like one of those things, like, I was looking forward to the mac and cheese, but then, like, but I didn't really have a lot of the seasoning in there, and I didn't really have the burnt pieces for real. Like, I was thinking like that homemade, like, mac and cheese that you get from your mama or your grandma or whatever, and it's in the oven, you got the burnt pieces. So I was kind of expecting that. I didn't really get that. So for me personally, for the rating for that, I would have to say a 7.
Okay.
For
7
me,
out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, because I just felt like, especially because of the whole seasoning thing, like, I just felt like I wanted a little bit more of the seasoning, and then with the burnt pieces, I kind of just felt like I just wasn't getting that full homey feeling with that. So yeah, I'll give that one a 7. The fries, I really had to doctor them up, like, because they didn't really have a lot of seasoning. Yeah. If any seasoning, so I had to put like salt and pepper.
It had no seasoning to me.
And it really it didn't. And then I had to put salt, pepper, and I had to have the ketchup too. So I feel like I had to do a lot to even get it to where I could like kind of like eat it. It wasn't like a bad like fry or anything like that. I just felt like it needed more season, a little bit more love.
It was pretty average. Yeah,
it needed some more love
pretty
to
average.
it. So for me personally, I'm gonna give that a 6. Because of the fact I had to like add so much stuff to it to make it do something for real.
That's fair.
So for me, I would give that a 6.
What that fish doing though?
Y'all, that fish. First of all, I loved the way that fish was fried. Fish was fried. It had a nice golden brown to it. The seasoning was good. It was very seasoned. It tastes very good. It was all had like it was like flaky and stuff like that. Like, y'all, it was good. It was very good. I enjoyed that catfish. Like, it was delicious. So I had to give it a 10. That I would say a 10. Like,
I'm just trying a little bit of it, and it was pretty good.
I would go back to get that fish. Like, that fish was really good.
I'm gonna have to get that fish too, because man, I bet it's got to be better than wings.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess from the little I had, it was better. Yeah.
So I would give that definitely a 10. That fish was really good, really, really good. The cheesecake.
Stomach was growling.
I know. You okay? You hungry?
At 8 o'clock, I hope not.
I hope not too. Okay.
Yeah.
So
we're talking about all this food. I was hungry.
Right. I want food.
Yeah.
So
feed me right now and stop filming.
Wow. So okay, for the strawberry cheesecake that I had, that was amazing. Like it, like you said, it literally like melted in your mouth. Like I feel like, and
point.
I'm gonna take one of your sayings. It was like heaven's cheesecake.
Oh Lord!
Like it literally.
You did though.
I did. I took one of your sayings. It was like heaven's cheesecake. Like they literally was like, here goes a cheesecake from the heavens. Like it was amazing, amazing. So I would definitely give that a 10 because it was delicious, and it was one of those moments. That I had, and like once I finished it, I was like, dang, it's gone. And I literally saved the cheesecake to the end, like I had told you I was gonna do, because I knew I was gonna be feeling some type of way.
You smashed that cheesecake right there in that car.
Why'd you have to put me all on blast?
Hey, you already said it, so I was just helping you out.
I mean, I didn't say, like, I just was saying I saved it to the end.
I was just saying to the end while you were in the car. Yeah, I agree.
Wow. But whatever.
She did. She killed it.
You killed yours too. So what we talking about?
R.I.P. I just killed the club.
Okay.
That was you.
Anyway, so yeah, so it was very, very good. I really enjoyed it. Definitely give that a 10 because it was just amazing. For my overall, I would probably say about a 4.5 as well. The lady was very nice. She kind of like, once we started asking questions and stuff like that, she started helping us with different things and whatnot. So they was pretty cool. And then they were saying like, oh, like, you know, once the food is done to come around, they had like a little drive-through thing where you would like pick it up at. So yeah, they were pretty cool. So yeah. I definitely, enjoyed it. And I think, like, because of that, I definitely would go back. Maybe try some other things that they have there. Because, I mean, there were a lot of different things that I liked, especially with the cheesecake and stuff like that, like, that I thought was pretty good. And, of course, the catfish. So. Yeah. So, yeah. That's kind of what I got for mine. So,
okay. Yeah. I gotta say my overall, right?
Yeah, I think our overall, yeah.
Yeah. So overall, just given my experience with eating the cheesecake, having the chicken, having the fries, and having those salt greens, and my customer service experience, I probably would give them maybe probably about a 3.5. I'm going to say 3.5 because the greens took it down significantly. I mean, it was a little balanced with the wings, but then the fries and the greens kind of plummeted it. And then it brought it back up a little with the cheesecake because that cheesecake was fire. I'm not going to lie, that cheesecake was it. But overall, I'd probably say 3.5. I mean, it was a rather... It was an above average experience. I mean, like, the customer service was good, so that's why I'm giving it 3.5. Yeah. But if it was based off of the food, probably like 3.
Yeah.
Probably 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I think for mine, because I think I'm kind of basing mine a little bit like customer service and the fact that I did have like the fish that was really good and the cheesecake. The other two things I thought they needed a little bit more like seasoning and stuff like that. But I think for me personally, I probably would like give it like a 4 is
That's
what I'm
fair.
thinking. Yeah. Because of the fact that I did have at least one of my food items that I thought was like on the same level as the cheesecake. So for me personally, I would say probably a 4. And like, they were very personable and stuff like that.
Yeah, no doubt. So they were dope.
That definitely brought like, that makes somebody want to go back and try different things, at a restaurant and stuff like that.
I'd still go back and try other stuff too.
Oh,
that was just my experience from what I had there.
Oh yeah, no, I get you. I'm just saying
because even when we got to the window, they were cool.
Yeah,
it was like really nice, really sweet. Whoever that person was. So I mean, like, I mean that alone could kind of get me back in the door. Yeah. I gotta feel like, at least I was being welcomed in a good way. I mean, like, the food would have to be god awful for me to be like, I'm not going back, or pretty close to awful.
Yeah, or the service would have to be awful.
And neither one of those things really permeated. It was just the food to me overall was kind of average and the service was good. It's my opinion.
It makes sense.
Yep.
Well, alrighty then. Well, I think that's pretty much it, right?
It is it.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you all enjoy. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these amazing videos.
Tell everybody that we got a great food channel.
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't either.
But whatever.
Yeah.
We here. So, all right, y'all have a good day. And we will see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.